Hello, this is Victor, and in the next video I will show with you how to paint the wings like this one. So I have this model here and I will show how to do these wings that you can see here. So how to do this texture and how to do the shadings on that wings. I like to do like a pale membrane color. So let's start with explanation. So the first thing I did is I prime in black, and then I apply a layer of rakat flesh. So don't be very concerned if you see some of the black from the bottom. It's not an issue, as we are going to do a lot of layers, so with one thin layer should be enough at this stage. So next step we will do is we will do wash, but the wash is going to be focused only on the crevices of the miniature or on the crevices of the wings in that case. So for example, if I'm doing this part, I will follow this type of bones of this part of the wing. So you see here, then you will follow this. How to do these wings it's like that. We'll do this side. I will do one wing, and then you can imagine that on the other wing I do the same. Here on this part that looks like an arm, I will shade also on top of it, and I will don't forget any texture or anything that is on here. And then on the other side I will do the same. So I will start with the arm, or these things that looks like the arm or the main part of the wing, and then I follow the same process as in the front part, following all this type of bone structure that the wing have. Okay, do the same here. Here. So this is what I will do. I will repeat the same on the other wing. Don't need to do it on camera, and I will let it dry. So just repeat the same operation on the wing and let it dry for some minutes. So I was forgetting this part here at the bottom of the wing. I will just do a glaze at this moment to make the shadings, or to pop up all the details. So this is this step, and then I will be back once I have finished the wash is completely dry. Okay, now that the wash is completely dry, I will start working on doing all the highlights and the shading that you have seen in the previous wings, on the previous miniature. So the first thing I will do, I will use Camry Brown, and I will apply Camry Brown on here on this side. So I will first, I have to say that I will work only in one wing, and then you can imagine that I will do the other wing later on. So for this purpose of this video, one wing should be enough. So I will apply this color next to the bones, following the shading that I did before with the wash. So I try to make it thin and just don't be worried the transition now looks too much. We are going to dissimulate this transition later on, but now what you want to do is to create a type of shading on the deeper areas. How you do it? And here I will follow this type of tube that is here. And then here next to it I will keep this completely brown. And in this side, very diluted, I will apply it the other way around. So we'll apply it on the deeper part. Okay. Now I will take rakat flesh and I will mix rakat flesh. Here I will do the mixture. So I will mix rakat flesh with Cambry brown. So I put some here. Some Cambry brown. And I will use medium to thin it down. And I will do a little bit more of the transition. So I will apply between the layers that I played before. As you can see, I try to paint always from inside to outside or from outside, always in the same direction, because I want that the strokes are always in that direction, especially because later on we start doing some strips. We will follow exactly same direction. You see now the transition between the darker and the clear is much softer. Still have some hard transition somewhere. Okay. And here. Now what I will take this is not the one I wanted. We'll take pallid witch flesh, take the liner, put some here at the side. I also will need some of this medium. I will mix a little bit. We'll keep some here because I want to. Color is quite catchy. Now what I will do, I mix with the medium here. I will start doing lines, and for that I will take finer brush. And what I will do first, I will start from the middle. So for here at this one here, and we will start doing lines like that. You see, this was not so you want to do slightly from outside to inside, and then you do more white lines on the area that you want to be more clear. And don't worry if it's mixing, because this is going to help to have very nice effect. So I will take this one. Then if you have the feeling that is too clear, you can take some of the previous mixture, put it here, and then here next to the bones I will try to be darker. So I will take some of the dark color. What you will do is all the line do this type of lines. You also do it here now. Paint this too. So just the color, trying to make here at the top, maybe it's too dark this one, so I will put more of this clear color. I will add more white on the top, because the light should touch more the bottom, so it should be more on this side and darker on that side. So this have to be. It's very important that the paint is very thin when you're doing this operation. Then I will do darker on this side. I will do the next wing, also same process. Start with some white lines. Now I go for some dark ones. Here we need something clear. So you play with the tonality to make this work. This is too thick, but the one line is too thick, don't worry, you can come with the other color and correct a little bit. So here I want to be clear. So then the other thing I will do, with very clear color, I will highlight the bone structure. As you can see here. And also here. So you catch the idea. So I will keep doing this in all the membranes. What I want to show now is what to do on the arm. So the arm I want it very pale, so I will go first to apply the pale, how it's called, this pallid witch flesh, that is almost white. As I'm trying to paint it the same color as the skin, and then I use a little bit of this brownish color with some white, and I smoothen a little bit the transition. I don't know if I think it's quite difficult to see this on camera because it's an area that is difficult to share, but the idea is that I'm adjusting the color with the mixture I have on the palette. So now I take more white because this part have to be very clear. So I take more of this and I will do the hand. Oh, this thing that is looking like a hand. And I keep doing the bones, this type of bones. You find the contrast is too high. I will put some water, it's too thick. I will mix it a little bit with the brown to break this white even more. And then I will keep doing this. I will show that so this is how it's looking like. See here, these membranes are done. These are almost have to be done, and this is how the arm will look like. So this is more or less the technique I will use. I will do the same here in the interior. I will do the opposite. So this is going to be. Here is where you have to play a little bit. I will put more darker strokes here. So this is one Okay, you can start doing something like that. I will take the white and I will do it here like that. If it's too much like this one, don't worry, I keep this out. It's too thick, this one. So I take this one again. The beginning don't look nice, but once you start mixing, the transitions are becoming smoother, and you still keep the lines that you am doing now, and then the result is quite nice, the end result. So here I will take some of very dark ones, and I will do more here. You see, once you start doing this, then it's a matter of balancing this transition here. You can also do from inside. It's better always to keep the same direction. You can see what here is, I think, have to be darker. So I take some of the dark color and I correct this thing here. So take again the white. You see, the other thing is I try to apply when it's not completely dry, and this is smoothing the transition. Also, having some white lines is not bad. So this is how I did these wings. You see now how it's looking like. Now is the light. Here the light is better. So this is the way to do it, and I will keep doing all the wings, and I will be back when the wing is done. What you have seen is just a balance of making these lines, and there is not other thing. Here on the bones I will take these things like these small bone tails. I will take very clear color, and I will do them in very clear color, keeping the joints between the bones in darker. So you can see here when this is done, this one is done, this is not done, and also on the top you can see the one side is done, this side is half, and this is pending to be done. So I will be back once I have finished the wings, just to show the final result, but I will keep doing the same in all these wing membranes. These are how the wings are looking like once all the parts are finished. So you see here, and the back. So that's all for this tutorial. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.